Launch the flash, push the nucleus, slash bounce, boost average order, rescue abandoned, localize the Mother's Day, hit 5 markets, report on all of it by 4 p.m. Find time to be try new ideas, launch and personalize every let AI optimize, then grow your team. You want to be a happy marketer.
Meet the new Storyly, transformed into an AI-powered content experience platform for mobile commerce. Now, busy becomes easy, dreams become doable. Pick a goal-driven recipe, boost AOV, recover carts, launch drops, drive conversions, and more. Add social-born, mobile-native widgets anywhere on your mobile store. Let Storyly AI sort and personalize the content based on shopper behavior. See revenue analytics prove which idea wins. Scale it, kill the rest. Set it, forget it, then brag about it. Storyly makes marketers happy. Let's chat.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm İrem. I'm the head of marketing at Storyly. And it's a very exciting day for us as we will be taking you through the transformation story of Storyly. And we have a lot to cover today. And I hope that you will be leaving this slot with a lot of inspiration and ideas in mind. Before I start, I would like to make a quick intro to who I have with me today as speakers. So we have Nurçin on the call today, our head of customer success, and Yağız as our senior product manager. Together with them, we will be talking more about this transformation story. So let's kick off. I would like to first take you back 5 years ago when Storyly was born out of a simple yet powerful observation. The way people consume, interact with, and move through content on social platforms is very intuitive, addictive, and effortless. And here, we saw an opportunity to bring that same magic to the owned platforms of brands on both web and mobile, enabling marketers to engage, build relationships with, and nudge their customers towards meaningful actions, be it making a purchase, be it discovering a new feature, be it joining a new campaign, or subscribing. And we have seen that vision resonated quite well. In just 5 years' time, Storyly powered experiences for over 400 apps and websites across more than 40 countries, helping brands like Sephora, Stradivarius, Decathlon, New Look, Idealo, Turkish Airlines, and the likes to build real connections with their audiences. But, of course, the world didn't stand still, right? And a lot has changed, and now it's time for us to adapt and stay ahead of the curve. And we know that we are living in the age of disruption. AI is bringing something new to the table on a daily basis. Competition out there is fierce. And I assume every brand out there today is trying to make their customer experiences flawless. And it's definitely a good time to refresh and transform, to adapt and thrive. So we have looked at all of these, and of course, we talk with our customers, and we started to think about what should be the next generation of Storyly look like. And the answer came out quite clear. So the next generation of Storyly should be more mobile pioneering, and it should offer richer, more interactive formats of content, more than its flagship stories. And these content experiences should be more intuitive and flexible that can also adapt to every single unique customer journey. And we said we shouldn't be stopping here. So content should not exist just for the sake of content. Instead, it should actually be smarter and serve for a purpose. And that's why the new Storyly is built to enable smart, goal-driven content journeys, where the content adapts in real time and is powered by marketer-defined objectives, where AI is learning in the background from every single interaction. And just imagine journeys that change contextually, driven by rules and goals and live customer signals. Imagine that you have an AI guidance from the beginning of content creation to journey recommendation. That's how actually the new Storyly was born. The future-ready content experience platform for mobile commerce, designed to help brands meet their customers wherever they are from the minute that they arrive to the mobile store. And today, we are here to deep dive into the details of this, to help you visualize how you can actually turn this into real customer experiences on your own platforms. Just a note before we start, Feel free to drop any of the questions that you might have throughout the session at the chat anytime you like. And one more thing that I would like to remind you is to join the raffle by filling out the form in the chat. By doing this, you will get a chance to win 1 year access to full of our capabilities. And this is an exclusive offer that will be available to 3 lucky companies who are watching us today and who also fills out the form. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The moment Storyly meets your app or website. And now it's time for me to turn to my guests. The first mic goes to Nurçin, to you. Can you please, by experience, briefly talk about how our customers today are using Storyly?
Hello, everyone, and thanks a lot joining this webinar today with us. Regarding your question, Iram, when we look at our customers, how they use Storyly today, the most common usage is on their homepage. They mainly treat Storyly as a kind of fancy and engaging storefront where they can display interactive and dynamic content right at the entry point of their app or website. We typically see storyboards in different shapes, different designs, for example, circles, rectangular shapes. And of course, there are also some creative outliers who go beyond the homepage. For example, Sephora. They place a story both on the homepage and on their beta feed page, which is a dedicated section built entirely around stories and video feeds. We also have brands that use Storyly across multiple pages, brand pages, category pages, even in product pages. Food Asylum is one of them. They place stories both on their homepage and brand pages such as Adidas, Nike. They showcase their offers, their seasonal products on these pages. And then there is Stradivarius, is another great example of innovation. Once you swipe left on the homepage, you enter a video feed experience that flows just like Instagram Reels or TikTok videos, and these videos are shoppable. So overall, while Storyly is most commonly used as an engaging storefront on the homepage, we did see some inspiring examples in other pages with different use cases as well.
Amazing examples. Very inspiring. As you said, I mean, there are outliers for sure, but until now, homepage, like the storefront, was the place where Storyly resided. But the new phase that we are entering actually opens up the doors to all of our customers to embrace the whole customer journey on all pages of a mobile website or app, right? From the moment they land on the app or site itself, it is now possible to build content-driven experiences on different pages without a hassle with Storyly. And here, I know we have made a crucial improvement in how integration works, making it simpler and faster than ever. So let's make that crystal clear. And now I turn to Yaz. Can you tell us what exactly a placement is in our world right now and how it is going to simplify the integration and content management for our customers?
Thanks, Ram, and hi, everyone. I'm Yaz, Senior Product Manager at Storyly. So let's start from the foundation, the placements. In the simplest terms, placements are predefined zones on your app or website, your homepage, product page, checkout, or even thank you page, where Storyly content lives. You define these spaces once, separately for iOS, Android, and your website, and we generate unique SDK tokens for each placement. Once you integrate these tokens, that's it, you're done. We don't need any further development efforts. You can start deploying and replacing content dynamically, anytime, anywhere, right from the dashboard. This approach replaces what used to be a developer-heavy setup with something that's fully marketer-friendly. You integrate once and gain endless flexibility from campaign testing to personalizing journeys across your whole mobile experience. So instead of thinking, where can I put Storyly? And now it's what kind of content do I want to show in each placement and when?
Sounds like a dream for a marketer. So now we can, I guess, confidently say the dynamic management of placements makes it a painless experience for marketers to build end-to-end customer experiences on site led by adaptive content. At this point, just a quick question for our audience. As we say, we build with our community and we really love to learn from you. Since we have been talking a lot right now about the new way that we're going, I just want to ask your thoughts on where else you can think of having content-led experiences in your overall customer journey in your mobile store. Please do tell us. Okay, now, once the placements are set, the next thing that comes to mind is, as Yaz also mentioned, what makes them a territory of experience. And here enters to our world is enriched set of content formats, which we call widgets. So from the first day of Storyly, we know by heart that the lines between content and commerce are getting blurrier, and content actually accompanies a customer from the moment of inspiration and discovery to the point of purchase, and even after when they're building a relationship and establishing a loyalty towards a brand. Today's customers don't just stop with shopping. They scroll, they engage, they interact, and they connect. So they are demanding for enriched experiences for that. And we see this also taking into life in our amazing customers, as Nurçin has just mentioned, for instance, quite a few of them. I just want to also emphasize one in particular, which is Sephora. So by building their mobile store experience with stories and vertical video feed, as Nurçin has just mentioned in detail, Sephora actually boosted conversions by 8.5% and driven up engagement by 139% with Storyly. These are definitely amazing numbers that we love to share all the time, but we know we can build something even greater here. So here, Nurçin, again, the mic is yours to tell us more about what our customers have been asking for.
That's a great question, Iram. Requests are always welcomed. And beyond stories and video feeds, we have been seeing a growing interest from our customers in interchangeable and customizable content formats. So they are looking for more dynamic components, things like personalized or dynamic banner style elements that they can easily tailor to different audiences, different moments. Another common request is canvas style views, where they can showcase multiple products, including videos, even applying personalized filters based on their previous sessions. So essentially creating a richer, more immersive experience for their users. So overall, what customers really want are new, flexible, and dynamic content formats that help them keeping the app experience more dynamic and personalized.
And we said before, we build with our community, right? So what they say is our inspiration in a way. So again, turning to Yaz, tell us, with all the feedback we have heard and with all the research we did, what are we building for them?
Exactly. Once you have your placements, the next question is what will fill them. That's where our new widgets library comes in. Widgets are modular mobile native content formats designed to be intuitive, engaging, and built for commerce. Think of them as plug and play content blocks that you can use either individually or together inside the flow. We've kept our well-loved formats like stories and vertical video feeds, but now we are adding new ones. Smart banners that can include CTAs, videos, triggering other widgets, swipe cards that let users swipe right to show interest or left to skip, and canvas, more flexible layouts for rich UGC or product showcases. And we will constantly improve our widget library with new widget types. Each widget is social born and commerce focused, so shoppers already know how to interact with them. This keeps engagement natural and conversation smooth. From the dashboard, you can create a widget in minutes, define its content source, preview, and publish. What's more, the same widget can be used standalone or as part of a larger flow, depending on your goal. And when it comes to content sources, Storyly is fully flexible. You can use product feeds, manual uploads, user-generated content, or data coming from integrated review platforms. And now we are working on content creation and changing content types via Storyly AI at the moment. So regardless of where your assets live, you can bring them together and make them shoppable in seconds.
Amazing. I will come to Story AI in a minute, by the way. We will talk more about that. But I guess we can say that we're bringing social-born content formats of today to the fingertips of our customers now. Okay, so it's enabled. Now we have a rich set of content formats that can dynamically accompany customer journeys on mobile stores at different locations without a hassle that our customers can feed from any content resource that they have. Yet there is still more to discover here, right? As I said in the beginning, content can no longer exist just for the sake of content. So it should serve for a purpose, it should adapt, it should be able to optimize or dynamically change based on a particular purpose goal that has been defined. This brings me to the most exciting announcement of today, I think. We are very much enthusiastic around this, which is flows. So we define flows as smart, goal-driven content experiences that can adapt in real time to the context of customer behavior. But without further ado, I would like to just, again, give the floor to Yağız so he can tell us more about the details of a flow, and why it is the most exciting part of our overall launch.
Yes, that's one of the biggest changes in our product, the flows. Flows are goal-driven contextual content journeys made up of one or more widgets. They're not just static placements and experiences. They're adaptive experiences that react to what users do and evolve in real time to help brands achieve specific business goals like conversion, retention, or average order value uplift. Here's how they work. A flow connects widgets, for example, a banner leading to a story group. It pulls dynamic content from product feeds or integrations, listens to user interactions through our Analytic SDK, and applies Story AI logic to show the right content in the right format at the right time. So instead of managing dozens of campaigns manually, you can build one flow that adapts automatically. For example, someone who browses but doesn't purchase might later see a reminder banner about their wish list or cart, while another user sees trending items instead. Our early flows, like banner to story group and swipe card for wishlist building, are able to help brands boost product discovery and conversions with minimal setup. And these are just the first steps. Over time, flows will get even smarter, automatically testing which widget type performs best for each user segment. This is where Storyly evolves from a content delivery tool into an agentic content experience platform, one that helps you make smarter and data-driven decisions powered by real-time data and adaptive AI.
Sounds great and very exciting. And now you have given us several examples, but I just wanted to turn these abstract terms a bit more to real life concrete examples. And here I would like to again turn Nurçin, our head of customer success, as she's the one who's talking a lot with our customers. So can you maybe help everyone who is listening to us visualize what these flows would look like with a couple of examples?
Yeah, of course. Let's talk about some flows examples, and I'll be covering 3 of them. So this is the first one I would like to show. Imagine a new customer opens the app and they see a banner on the homepage inviting them to explore the bestsellers. They tap on the banner and stories appear, showcasing those top-selling products. The customer watches a few stories to discover, adds one of them to the cart, but they leave before completing the purchase. So when they come back in their next session, they now see a personalized banner reminding them about the item still waiting in their cart. So it's a seamless contextual journey example, all triggered by user behavior. And then there is flow 2. This one is a bit more advanced, I would say, and actually coming soon. In this case, a new customer again sees a banner on the homepage, but they don't click on it. Instead, they browse around, visit a few pages, eventually add a red sweater to their cart. They leave without finishing the order. When they return, the experience looks different. Now, the story bar replaces the banner, still showing the bestsellers, but also including a personalized story, reminding them about red sweater they added earlier. So it's a smart way to make the experience more dynamic and relevant. And then there's flow tree. Finally, we can also think beyond the limits of stories and banners. Imagine flows that include video feeds, canvas widgets, swipe cards, and not just on the homepage. You can bring personalization across category pages, product detail pages, even checkout screens. It's all about creating contextual moments wherever your users are with the right format and the right message.
Amazing. I mean, these are just three examples, but I think if we stay all together and think about, we can just find dozens more. And I know by heart, as Yaz also mentioned, the sky's the limit. So we will be discovering a lot more as we go. But just to paraphrase what we just discussed. So flows are adaptive content experiences that respond to user behavior and help you achieve tangible business results a lot faster. And as I say, obviously our customers are going to be the core inspiration source for us when it comes to what they will be building and what they will be demanding to be built with these flows. Just to get a glimpse of it, since we already have an audience here, I just wanted to ask again, just put in whatever goal you first think of when it comes to achieving with a flow. It can be discovery improvement, it can be conversion boost, it can be engagement drive. Just drop your pick in the chat so that we would know. Okay, as we approach to the end, there is one more thing that I would like to put emphasis on, which we cannot live without. So we live in the age of AI. We are in the agentic era right now, and we have already mentioned a couple of times how it is actually built into Story also. And this is a time of possibilities where it's limitless, and it makes us also feel sometimes overwhelmed. And also, we defined our new phase of Story as AI powered. But let's elaborate on this a little bit. And here, I would like to turn to you, Yils. So, where does AI step in our new value proposition?
Yes, very big part AI. We now power Storyly in three main ways. First, moving from personalization to hyper personalization. It understands each user's context through interaction data, then sorts and prioritizes content dynamically. That means every shopper sees content most relevant to them, not just random promotions. Second, in analytics and insights, our upcoming analytic insight engine turns engagement data into actionable recommendations. It benchmarks performance across industries, highlights underperforming content, and suggests better timing, creative formats, or campaigning structures. So instead of just showing you what happened, Story will tell you why it happened and what to do next. And the third one is the content asset management, which I mentioned briefly earlier. We are building the ability to generate images and videos using your product feed and prompts, convert assets between formats, like turning an image into a video, and seamlessly transform content for different widget types, from story content type to banner format type, for example. So this is how we make marketers' life easier, letting them focus on strategy while our system optimizes the rest.
So we can say with the AI superpowers, Story is now bringing ever-evolving content-led customer experiences to the table, and it is also hassle-free and quite a lot more autonomous, right? So it learns, adapts, and recommends rigorous optimization based on the goals you set, so you don't have to do it all by yourself. Okay, this is definitely going to make marketers' lives easier and hopefully make them happy. Okay, just a quick question before we set the scene with AI. Just make sure you drop your answer. It appears on the chat. I have to say, it has been an amazing chat with you guys. I truly appreciate your contributions, and I hope our excitement over this new value proposition also passed through our audience. Before we part, there are two things I would like to mention. The first is to our dear audience here. We have prepared for you an exquisite guide with numerous flows that you can immediately apply for the upcoming Black Friday and even holiday season. Don't forget to get your copy so that you can also get familiarized with the concepts that we have just talked about. And second, before we leave, Nurçin and Yağız, just some final thoughts you would like to share maybe. Let's start with you, Nurçin.
Yuram, thank you for this amazing webinar as well. We achieved so many good results, so many good success stories with our customers until now, right? And I'm just excited about what's coming up. So for the audience today, please reach out to us if you have any questions or if you need any inspiration about New Story. We would be so happy to help, as always.
Yes, would you like to say a few words yourself?
I just want to say this new Storyly is built on everything we have learned from our customers. Our customers' feedback directly shaped this transformation from new widgets to smarter flows and more adaptive analytics. We are incredibly excited to see how you will use these tools to create the next generation of digital experiences. So please explore the new dashboard, try out the new widgets, and let us know your thoughts. So this is just the beginning of what we can build together.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I guess now the floor is our customers. And I can also personally say I am looking forward to seeing the value that they will be bringing out with Storyly reimagined, transformed, and powered by AI. Until we meet again, thank you so much for your time.